Anyways, I'm sure you guys have loads of questions and want to know all of us, so please ask. Ask away. What do you want to know?
So, your mother suggested that only one of you goes outside uh, per day. Who's on the schedule today?
Well, right now, me and Harold are fighting currently. He wants to go to this village that's having, I don't know, an issue. I want to go look at a haunted house
Ah,
for
well,
many different reasons that I
Ooh.
can't say right now. As she like quietly whispers it, like, I can't say. And Harold just rolls his eye. Gilly, you're being ridiculous. Come on, Harold. Let me go out. I have my reasons. You got to go out last time. No, Hamlet did. Hamlet just not even paying attention at this point. Still hasn't eaten, just not paying attention. And
well, I assume
so-
that Harold wants to go to Berry Valley, right?
no, it's a small village right outside the town.
Ah, well, in that case.
So,
No, I would never go to
Question.
Valley Farm, wherever.
Berry Valley?
Sure.
Being nice, I offer Hamlet a chicken leg.
He just eyes at you, and you just get this cold, almost like intimidation feeling down your spine as he
I
just
turn
makes
to
direct eye contact.
I turn to Hamlet. Master, don't you eat?
I'm not hungry.
holy shit, he speaks.
It's rare. He only speaks when spoken to normally, as Gilly pipes up. I'm the one that talks the most, obviously. Harold's too busy being serious. Hamlet's too busy acting like he's dead. And then I'm here, the only alive one in the family. It's a shame.
Do you not like talking, sir?
Speaking of which,
I'm
how
used to
often-
working with dead.
Gilly, speaking of being lively, how often are you lively when the others are supposed to be? I have a feeling you don't always stay inside when you should be.
No, I do. I do stay inside. The paladins here kind of know my drill. So my room's been locked up tight, and then I get to go in the garden during the day, and if I have a guard on me at all times. That's why he's standing there, and she points to one of the back corners, and you also standing pretty much right outside the door. There's always one within some range of me, at least when I'm
Your
here.
escape
Once
route,
I'm
huh?
out, once I get out with you guys, I won't need them because I have you guys. You're supposed to be as diligent as them, as rigorous a training, is what I hear.
Yes,
At least
well,
the last group was that way.
The syndicate sure lies about its reputation, huh?
I don't know. They just kind of hold all the money. We're shocked that father even let them go again. It's like the third time a group's been here, so. But every time they go with Hamlet, they
Has
just
any
go
of-
off and run away.
Hamlet, I'm sorry to ask, but is that really the truth?
Yeah.
You're not a man
That's
of
all he
very
says.
many words, are you?
I don't have much to say to you guys here.
Do you not like us already?
I don't like anyone.
An
I like
interesting
him.
personality. You
I'm
think
sure
not
there's
liking
somebody
people?
you like.
You think not liking
No.
people is a personality trait?
It's not a
Miles,
personality
that's
trait.
your
You
full
all bore
personality.
me.
Yes, and I'm sure being a little shit is very amusing to you.
I'm
Miles.
just bored of you.
Yes, well, we share the sentiment then.
Mm-hmm.
And you were telling me to speak properly to the queen.
That was the queen.
Ooh,
You're still
Hamlet,
below
you're gonna
them.
have a fun time with them. As she like smiles devilishly, and he just continues looking down.
Oh, I'm sure Hamlet's not the
Anyways.
type to have a fun time with anyone.
No, Hamlet's secretive. He won't even tell Harold what he's getting into, let alone me. So he's never been close with me, though.
That's okay, he seems boring.
He's mysterious. That's why all the ladies that come here
No.
trying to get married to him and stuff are all about him, because he's mysterious and brooding. It's ridiculous.
You know,
We
I
should be
just
going
realized.
after Harold, if anything.
What did you realize, Sonny?
Well, out of character, I realized I could solve which one's the dangerous one right now. I have detect good and evil.
That's not necessarily equivalent to
Yeah,
danger.
there could be like a MacGuffin in the room to keep us from seeing stuff like that.
It's, I mean,
Anyhow.
like, good or evil isn't necessarily safe and dangerous.
Anyways. But questions continue. I love getting to know you all. Who are you thinking about going with, Harold or me?
Wait a minute, it's up to us.
Well, yeah, we don't get to decide. Because me and him are just going to keep fighting about it. So we agreed that you guys will decide wherever we go. If you want to talk about it as a group, you can after eating. There's a
Don't
beautiful
you have
garden.
some schedule?
No, not really. We do. I mean, we have to be back by a certain time, but if they know we're going out, they know ultimately we're kind of out until we return.
All right.
My parents aren't really the most attentive. They have other things to tend to besides us. That's why we have you guys, you know. What is it, 5 babysitters for 1 kid?
Well, Hamlet aside, which one of the two of you went out last?
Depends, with guards or without.
I would assume without, right? Or
We're going with
right?
Hamlet. I'm with Harold.
All right.
Yes.
Well, you guys get to choose whatever you want to do. I just have to wait for your guys' choice. If you're going to go on my end or with Harold and deal with his whole endeavor. And Harold just sits there.
Dangerous.
Anyways, there's been rumors and talks about a small town being pillaged outside of the walls of the city of Benedict, and I'm not captain yet. I'm captain in training, but my father allowed me to kind of man this hunt. He said I can take the guards with me, and you all are the guards. So you'll be my first team. I'm pretty much running.
What's the town?
It's just a small one. Doesn't even really have a name. It's people that just are kind of conjugating outside of the city because they can't afford to live within the walls.
Conjugating like bacteria, or
Might as well be. Whatever
Oh.
that is.
it's okay. Out of character, that joke is very funny. I assure you.
Damn it.
So it's up to you. Or, you know, whichever, or if you want to go with Gilly and her hunt for whatever reason she actually needs to go out, but won't say within the walls for whatever reason. Probably about her sister bullshit again. Don't call it bullshit. It's real. Ginger is out there. Stop it. And she gets very upset, clearly. And he just sits there and rolls his eyes and being like, okay. And he just goes back to eating his, I don't know, turkey leg. Why not? Giant leg of turkey.
So while I'm sitting here drinking tea, not tea, wine from my from a glass that's being held by my tail, I'm gonna ask Harold, who did you refer to as bacteria?
Oh, the
Or-
people that live outside of the city.
Well, I've made my decision. If anyone, I know that Miles wants to vote for Harold, but I want to go with Gilly.
Haunted house sounds like fun.
2 for Gilly, 1 for Miles,
One for Miles.
1 for Harold.
We're
Look,
going
I
on
need
my own
babysitters too, okay?
Of course. All right.
2 for Gilly, 1 for Harold.
Yep.
I thought you were gonna say
Winslow.
Miles again.
If not, you guys can go to a different table to discuss it as a group if you want. They won't listen. So if you just like go over to a different table, they won't be listening in.
I
If you
don't
guys want to
trust
go
that.
discuss as a group, not in front of them. No, I'm telling you as a DM, or you can walk out into the hallway or something, whatever you guys want to do. But they will not listen as you do it. They're pretty much going to be arguing over themselves because as soon as you guys leave, Gilly's going to be like, how dare you talk bad about Ginger and yada, yada, yada. So, yeah, you guys are free to move on over and talk if you want as a group.
I bring like 50 rolls with me, or I have like an arms full of bread, and I'm like, ah.
What's up in the air?
Winslow?
I just have like a
I
whole
will
bottle of
go
wine in
where
my
I
tail.
will they're most useful, and that is with Harold.
Wait, you didn't
I'll
move to
take
the
you over
table
here.
with us.
Take it's like, I'll move you.
Oh, we're at the table.
table.
We're not. Oh, I thought we were in the hall. I was like on top of you.
Whichever.
You're sitting on my
Wherever you
butler.
guys want.
I'm sitting on his
Arrows
lap.
pointed
He's
at me.
bigger than me.
He's there. All right.
Anyways,
So
Decision.
we have two
So,
for
we
two.
have-
That makes Sunny the. Wait,
no, it
at least
doesn't.
Haribo the last one.
It looks like Haribo's the tiebreaker.
No,
I
it,
think
no, he
come
isn't.
over
There's
here.
always Jarvis.
I come over here and attempt to grab some meat from across the table that I couldn't reach because my arms are too short. What are we deciding?
Are
I
we
wasn't
going?
Who are we
paying
gonna go with,
attention.
Haribo?
Are
Haribo,
we
you're the
going to help?
tiebreaker. Who are we gonna go with?
Oh. Oof.
Are we going to help clear out raids in a city outside the walls, or are we going on a joyride with Gilly?
I don't much like ghosts. I feel like the outer walls need our help the most, don't you think?
Well,
That's
if you're gonna
4
vote
for
that
it.
way, I can't exactly deny that logic.
What, that I don't like ghosts or that the outer walls need our help?
But the other,
To
really?
clarify, they're both outside of the walls. You're leaving Benedict, well, somewhat leaving Benedict. You're literally like going outside of the wall in like 30-minute walk, and then there's a town. So like either way, they're both outside of the wall. Just to clarify, Gilly never said where it was, so it's not within Benedict. It's outside of Benedict.
Indeed.
Fair, so if we don't know that, either way,
Yeah.
since we
I
don't
mean,
know
we'll-
that, my point still stands.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll say that she.
I'm gonna continue to what I was saying to Haribo then. Really? Like, you had to ask which one makes more sense? The soul, the people. Let's go help the people. You're gonna have to cave in, Miles.
I don't know, it seems like Sunny
What?
may have an affinity towards ghosts. I don't know what makes sense to you guys.
Hold on, Ziminar, did you just suggest that I
It
wasn't?
does sound like fun, but if everybody else wants to go help the village, I guess I can go.
Yeah, you might get some more corpses.
Someone has to be with the girl.
That's not how we were told the
But
mission
only one
works.
goes out at a time.
Even if one goes out outside of the scope of what's allowed, that's not our problem.
He's not wrong.
If the girl wants to sneak out and get herself abducted, that's not our problem.
Who would abduct her?
Well, she is a
Who would?
royal, so a good number of people.
Well, that's fair, I guess.
I guess the syndicate just rolls the dice and puts whoever on any mission they can find.
We could always flip a coin if we can't come to an agreement.
I'm pretty sure we're at an agreement. I thought we were all going with Harold.
Same, but we kept talking, so I am not sure.
Alright, Harold, it's your day to go out.
Sounds about right.
Let's get the leash.
All right then.
For you?
Sorry, Gilly.
But you have a butler.
Maybe next time.
No. We're taking Harold for a walk.
Miles, I'm liking you
It's-
more and more every day.
I'll go next time, obviously. And she
Yes.
kind of gets up and walks away. And at this point, Hamlet's just sitting there, and Harold's like, I'll go and get my things ready. Guards, can you take them to the front? And you see like 3 guards walk in, and they're like, we'll escort him. And then Marta's like, no. The queen said I have to escort them. Shoo shoo. And she shoos away all the guards, and they just kind of look at Harold, and he just nods, and they go off on their merry way. And then Hamlet stands and follows the guards, and he just leaves.
Hey, Hamlet, have a good day.